Today we got the new Torpedo set with tons. I mean, this set is awesome. I'm loving it. The filters are going absolutely crazy, man. So we do need to go over the new Snipe filters. So let's get right to it. The first filter we're going over today is the sun's cheapest filter, man. There is a ton of awesome filters to be working today, man. For this first filter, what you want to do is no color, no theme, no nothing. Just put your team to the Suns, and you're going to raise your maximum buyout up till you find the cheapest Suns players on your console, which on PlayStation, they're selling for about 3.9 thousand MT, man. I know some of y'all wanted me to do this filter video on Xbox, but I low-key forgot. Next week, I'm going to try and do a filter video for you guys on Xbox. For this filter, man, selling for about 3.9K right now. I don't know, that Boris Diaw might be even more. Raja Bell is crazy, but it is what it is, man. You want to go ahead and bring your maximum buyout down about 1,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one. I would even go maybe 1,200 in this case, because the price been fluctuating quite a bit between 3.5 and 4,000. So I'd probably put my max buyout at 2,750 if you guys are on PlayStation, or just do like 1,200 cheaper than the cheapest one on your console. Refresh here, snipe anything that pops up, man. This is a team filter which has emeralds and golds and all kinds of nonsense on it that normally sells for about 700 MT. So you get pop-ups on these team filters all the time for right around 1,000 MT or below, man. You need 13 Suns players for a challenge, which is why they're way up in price, man. So this is gonna be a solid filter all day long, man. Spend some time on it if you're trying to stack MT per hour, man. The next filter that we're going over is the Hawks Torpedo cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your theme to Torpedo, you're going to put your team to the Hawks, and you're going to raise your maximum buyout up till you find the cheapest Dyson Daniels on your console, man. This is basically just the Dyson Daniels hard scope filter. However, on this filter, when you do it this way, instead of just hard scoping Dyson Daniels, you can also snipe dark matter Josh Smith, who's selling for over 500,000 MT right now, man. So work this filter as opposed to just hard scoping Dyson Daniels, which is a great filter all by itself. But if you get a crazy pop-up of a freaking dark matter Josh Smith on here, obviously that's better. Two options to snipe is way better than one, man. Scroll on the cheapest Dyson Daniels. I'd be grabbing him for about 10,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one. So if you popped up for like 48, 47, man, I'm all over that and selling him for profit. And then obviously if dark matter Josh Smith pops up on this scroll for any price at all, buy it as quick as you can, because he is heck of profit at this price point, man. So really good option, man. Dyson Daniels, anytime you got an expensive pink diamond, it's in a set, people will just throw it up for stupid cheap, not knowing his price. It happens all the time. So tons of MT to be made on this filter, guys. So spend some time on it. Let me know in the comments if you get a crazy dark matter snipe on this filter. The next filter that we're going over is the Torpedo cheapest filter, guys. This filter is going nutty today, man. For this filter, you just want to put your theme to Torpedo, and you're gonna raise your maximum buyout. Find the cheapest ones on your console, which on PlayStation they're selling for about 6,000, 6,500 MT. Again, I would put your max buyout about 1,200 MT cheaper than the cheapest ones, because they are insta selling for 6,000, man. Low key, what I would just suggest is put your buyout at 5,000. If you're on PlayStation, that's what I was doing earlier. Just 5K, maybe even 4.5 if you want extra profit per snipe, because they're popping up so frequently for 2K. It's very comp on this filter, though. Lots of people are working it because it's one of the best filters in the game right now, if not the best. It's going nutty, and the fact that the cheapest Torpedo players are 6,000 MT means you're making tons of profit per snipe usually, because you'll get them for 1,600, 2,250, whatever it is, man. They're popping up crazy. So spend some time in there. If you want to scroll, it's a lot more work because the price is constantly changing, but it does give you a little bit of an advantage in case an opal pops up or something for a little bit of a higher price point. But with these crazy filters that are always changing, I just recommend to go ahead and bring your maximum buyout down about 1,000, 1,200 MT cheaper than the cheapest one. The next filter that we're going over is the Torpedo Pacers cheapest filter, man. For this, just like the Hawks one, you're gonna put your theme to Torpedo, you're gonna put your team to the Pacers, and you're gonna put your maximum buyout around 65,000 MT, which is Domantas Sabonis. That's how much he's selling for. On this filter, you also have another card that is escaping me right now. Anyways, you've got another card on here. It's going to come back to me in a second. Obviously, Halliburton, Dark Matter Halliburton is on this filter as well, man. You want to scroll with the cheapest one Sabonis up because he is selling for 65,000 MT. Cheapest opals around 40 or whatever it's at today. I haven't even looked yet. Probably 38K, something like that, man. If you get Sabonis to pop up for 35,000, 40,000, obviously grab it, man. You can grab it all the way up to about 50,000 MT. I'd be grabbing him for and reselling him for profit. And then obviously if Dark Matter Tyrese pops up while you're working this filter, grab it all the better, man. Again, this is mostly just the Sabonis hard scope filter, but you have a chance to snipe a Dark Matter while you're working it at the same time, man. So spend some time on this as well. Really good option for you guys. He should pop up many times today for around 40, 45, somewhere around there. The next filter that we're going over is the Jonathan Isaac hard scope filter. Also Tony Kukoc, he's pretty darn expensive as well. Any of the more expensive players in this set you can hard scope, man. Not the Dark Matters, because obviously you just work Dark Matter filter. John Isaac, he is literally ridiculously expensive right now, which makes sense. He's always such a good card. Monitor his price to see, make sure he actually remains a bid. Probably will, possibly not if he's absolutely flooded, so we'll find out. It's like 2:30 right now. All the cards are about to end in 30 minutes. We'll find out if we need to pick him up for 100K. More than likely he'll drop down to right around selling for 100K for like an hour and then go back up a bit, kind of like Rudy Gay did, things of that nature. Spend some time in here right now. If you're sus, grab him for 80K and below if you want to. If you got the MT to risk it, grab him for any price if he pops up, and obviously post him for a 100K bid and see what he sells for. But if you want to be safe, grab him for 80 and below and then post him for a 100K bid. Again, anytime opals, man, opal cheapest is like 40K or whatever. People don't check the price always, and they'll just throw the opal up for 40K or whatever all the opals, other opals go for, and they'll just assume he's the same price, and then you'll make tons and tons of profit, man. Same with Tony Kukoc. So to work these filters, you just type their name in, Jonathan Isaac, color Galaxy Opal. For him, min buyout 500. If you want to do the Tony Kukoc filter, who might even be, you might get more low-key snipes on here because probably not a lot of people working it, and much more chance. Everybody knows John Isaac, not everybody, but most people know Jonathan Isaac is a very good card and always more expensive. Kukoc, not so much, man. So you just want to bring him up, find the cheapest one that he's going for like 80. There we go. He's 85,000 MT right now. I'd be sniping him for 15,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest one. So for 70K right now, if he pops up, you don't need to scroll on this filter because it's the only card on here that you'll see. So you can bring your maximum buyout down to 70,000. Just periodically check and make sure his price hasn't crashed on you, man. Could be another good option for hard scoping, man. Tony Kukoc showed you how to set that up. John Isaac, man, monitor his price, make sure he remains a bid throughout the rest of the day. Good options though. The next filter that we're going over is the Galaxy Opal cheapest filter, which is still an insane filter, guys, and it's going pretty darn crazy these weekends, coming up with all these crazy sets and stuff. Put your color to Galaxy Opal. Raise your maximum buyout to about 38,000 on PlayStation, man. I literally called that. I assumed it would be right around 38K. Had no idea. You want to go ahead and scroll with the cheapest one opal up. Considering there's 3 right here for the exact same price, what I always recommend is just put your maximum buyout 50 MT cheaper than the price where they're all at. So that way you still have a high chance to see any more expensive opals, and you don't have to scroll through 3 cards to do it, man. I do recommend you scroll. Hopefully those 3 cards, you know, will sell or price will change, whatever it may be. Somebody will throw another one up for a little bit cheaper. Scroll on the cheapest one. If anybody expensive pops up, like as we know, John Isaac is a pickup, Sabonis is a pickup, Tony Kukoc is a pickup. If they pop up for these low prices, man, Wemby, Yao Ming, Zach LaVine, whoever it is, they all sell for more than 40,000 MT, more than 50,000 MT. So if they pop up while you're scrolling at this price point, buy them as quick as possible. If anybody that's mid, whoever like Dayron Williams, don't grab him for 37,950. Grab those type of cards for 30K and below, and then resell them for 38K and just stack profit that way. Hopefully you get some crazy pop-ups, get some of the cards from this set, and make a lot of bank on this filter. The next filter that we're going over is the Pink Diamond Torpedo filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to Pink Diamond, put your theme to Torpedo, and you're going to raise your maximum buyout up till you find the cheapest pink diamond torpedo card on your console, which on PlayStation they're going for about 8,500, which is obviously huge because the cheapest pink diamond in the game is 3.5k, which is another good filter y'all can work. I'm just not including it because I'd rather work this one if you're trying to snipe pink diamonds. Two really good options on this filter because of pink diamonds are 3.4k and the cheapest torpedo cards are about 6k. Both of those price points, it's a snipe when you can sell them for freaking 8,500. So pink diamond, that's about what I would go for. 6,500 and below I would pick up these pink diamonds for. If anybody more expensive pops up, like freaking Dyson Daniels, we know is a pickup. I haven't checked, I don't know, Shaden Sharp could be worth checking his price, and but I haven't low-key looked at it, but he could be a little bit more expensive as well, which if he is, another great hard scope option for you guys. The next filter that we're going over is the 500/100 max bid filter, man. No color, no theme, no nothing. Just put your maximum bid to 500, put your minimum buyout to 100,000, and refresh and scroll to the 4-hour mark. I don't think I would worry about scrolling to the 24-hour mark right now because there's way too many cards that just got posted, but I just scroll to the 4-hour mark and back out just like this. 4 nothing, back out. Scroll to the 4-hour mark, back out, man. On this filter, it's like the enabled all filter, except for you don't need to buy any of the cards. You can see any card in the game as long as it pops up with a starting bid of 500 and a buy it now price of 100k. So if a dark matter pops up, buy it. If 100 overall pops up, buy it. One of the expensive opals pops up, buy it. Obviously, really good option, man. Lots of snipes do pop up for this price point, so spend some time on here. Hopefully you get something crazy on it. Let me know in the comments, man, if you do. The next filter that we're going over is the dark matter filter, man. For this, you just want to put your color to dark matter, put your minimum buyout to 500, and just refresh, man. If anything pops up right now, I believe everything is a snipe. Monitor pricing a little bit on like Brunson and such, but I believe everybody still is profit at this time of 2k, man. Soon we'll get some buyout DMs and some that aren't profit, but right now refresh on here. If anything pops up, buy it and resell it for 100k bid. And the last filter we're going over is the 100 overall filter, man. We obviously got some more 100 overalls in the game. For this, you just want to put your color to 100 overall, put your minimum buyout to 500, and refresh, man. Everything on here is a snipe. If they pop up, buy it as quick as possible and resell it and make millions of MT, man. Crazy filter. That's it for the video, though. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, man. If you did, smash that like button for me. I would appreciate it. If you guys want to see the crazy snipes you guys got this week that we posted yesterday, click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.